Okay, I'm back here to go through some of the plays, like the individual plays in the playbook. So I'm going to send this out to our team site, and I'll also put this on like YouTube so you can link it to your phone. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to talk about right first. And hopefully I can hide everything so that you can see it. This is acting weird. Okay. All right, so this is right, our base formation, and then the first play. Of course, now you know it as Eggnog. Eggnog is the play that the kids run their basic routes. And I don't even have to say anything. I can make the signal for Eggnog. This is what they do. The L receiver runs the choice. Either he's running a 3-step slant or he's running the go. And that's based on where his defender is. And we'll teach the kids that. The center is running to the opposite sideline of the B back. So the B back's on the right. He stays on the right. The center will run to the left sideline. The B back runs a go. That's just a straight out, flat out, fast as I can, get downfield, get deep. The R runs the mirror route. He's running to the cone, and then he finds the quarterback and will mirror him in the backfield. On Eggnog, our base, we're going to look to the left, and we're going to throw opposite of the guy playing the blue receiver. So if the blue receiver runs a slant and everybody covers him, then that means the C should be wide open. If that's the case, we'll throw it to the C. If nobody covers the L on the go or the slant, we've got to try to hit him with the football. Okay, that's the base play. Now, what happens if I say bullets? Well, bullets is a B word, and it talks to the running back. So here's bullets. You'll notice everybody has the exact same routes except for the running back. We're going to slow this route down because it didn't look the way I wanted it to in the first practice. But what bullets is 3 steps to the sideline, and then the running back turns up field and expects the ball over their inside shoulder. What we're trying to do is get the ball to our fastest guys as quick as possible with them running. Okay, and they're heading toward the end zone. That's the goal of this play, bullets. Now, naturally, if they cover the bullets, that's going to leave the mirror route wide open. We call a quick throw to the R on the mirror route red fin, and that will come into play later. And the quarterback will be either throwing to B unless it's covered, and then he'll throw to the R. So we'll keep it in the same side. Quick throws. Bullets, the signal is this, just double guns. All right, what if I say high five? And this is my signal for high five, just giving myself a high five. This is a carryover from past years. We're going to have everybody do the same route. So the center is going to run to the opposite sideline of the B back. The B back runs his go, and the R and the L are running their high five route. They're going to give a high five with their right hand, which means the L is setting the depth of the play. However far he gets upfield, that's where the R is going to have to match to give him a high five. We want the kids to actually give high fives as they run by. The read for the quarterback is going to be the deep ball first to the black back. If he can hit him on the go, he hits him on the go, and we'll be happy. If he can't, he just drops his eyes down, and he's going to hit the guy crossing in front of him. The timing should match up after he looks for the B back. So that's high five. What if I say rookie? Well, rookie's an R word. So I'm going to talk to the right wide receiver, or red. And in this case, rookie, the rookie route is a 5-step in after the B back clears. So we're going to tell the B back to run his go, which is his normal route, get downfield. The R is going to try to bend, and then just as he passes, come right after him. It's a hard route to cover in the NFL. Hopefully we can complete it in flag football. The quarterback is looking to throw to the R. I mean, pretty much regardless, unless somebody in this general area drops to cover the R. And that's why we call blue 5. And blue 5 will tell the blue to run his high 5 route, and he can be the outlet for the quarterback. So it's 1 to 2 on the play. Okay, what if I say now? Really, that just tells whatever receiver I tag to run a 1-step route. He takes 1 step upfield, turns around, and should expect the ball immediately. This example is right red now, and I would really give the ball to red as quick as I possibly can. We would run this if they're playing deep off of us. I can give it to anybody. I can call C now or gold now. And that's really our flip pass. We did a basketball chest pass last year. That's the exact same thing. I can do it to the B, black now, or blue now. Specials. So we'll teach this a lot later, but these are our plays to help us win a game when it's the chips are stacked against us. This is home run. And really what I'm doing with home run, I stole this from Bill Walsh. You send everybody to one side, then you have one guy leak out to the opposite side. I'm going to have the quarterback try to scramble a little bit to the left. This is an end game throw. Hopefully they're not blitzing. If they're blitzing, then we got to try to make a play. If they're not blitzing, we're going to set up left, look left, and throw back to the right. And hopefully our center can catch the ball. All right, so that's right. And one of the things you may have noticed, and I probably should have started with this, but majority of these plays, if not all of them, are going to start on 2. And that's because I'm not doing any type of motion. I think it's easy for the kids just to look at the football, ready, go, go. And the only reason I'm doing it this year is they like to send a guy, a blitzer right here from behind this blitz cone. And I'm hoping he stutters, gets in front of the cone, and that screws up his timing and does not allow him to blitz. And if they're blitzing, usually they're in man. If they're in man, I'm going to be able to hit the blue receiver or the black receiver deep. I think our guys are faster and better than their guys. Okay, so that's right. And I gave you our tags, and I talked a little bit about our cadence. Now let's talk about buzz. Buzz is our motion with our B back. So here is buzz 1 or eggnog. And buzz, the kids want me to flap my wings like I'm a bee. So buzz, eggnog. Easy. Kids already know it. They're the ones who told me to do it. All we're doing is we're sending the B back in motion, and now our cadence changes. Okay. We can go buzz 1 and we can snap it on 1. And here's what it would look like. Ready, the B back starts his motion. Go, I snap the ball. We do a little fake right here, and he comes around and runs the play. Now, when we run eggnog, once again, let's go over the jobs. The left wide receiver has a choice route. Either he's going or he runs a slant, depending on where the defender's playing him. And the B-back has a go. And because the B-back's coming across, he's going to have to loop. It's called a rail route, like he's on a rail, monorail. He goes deep. So if he's going deep, I'm going to probably coach the the left wide receiver to run a slant. We don't want to run 2 guys into the same spot. Because the B-back's now on the left side, thanks to the buzz motion, which is just this motion right here, the center will go to the opposite sideline, and now that's to the right. So the center just needs to know where the B-back's ending up. The R runs his mirror route. So once again, I've only changed one guy. That's the B-back with one word. And so literally I could just say right if I want to give a right signal. This is me writing. Buzz, eggnog. But in all actuality, all I have to really say is buzz, because this is our base play. Now, what happens if I say bunny? And it would be buzz, bunny. Okay, we're not that complicated. Bunny's our run play. And now everything remains the same for every single receiver except for the B-back. And his motion, ready, go. Now when I snap the ball, I'm going to hand it off to the B-back. And he's going to run to the sideline, try to outrace the defense and score. The reason why it's important to tell the kids to run to the sideline is because there's only one guy covering the sideline. Everybody else is coming from the middle of the field. We want to outrun them. That's why this route right here, this motion, needs to be as close to full speed as possible. That's why we practice it every time we practice. Okay, the coaching point for the quarterback, he's going to catch the ball, put the ball out on the table, just set it out on the table, and hop to the left. That just elongates the period of time we have to hand the ball off. I'm not overcoaching the B-back this year. He can grab it however he wants it, as long as the quarterback puts it out on the table. The R is running his mirror route. The center is going to the opposite sideline, and the L has a choice. And once again, I'm going to probably tell him to run a slant because we're running the ball to the left side. Try to occupy as many people to the right as we can. Okay, eventually I'm going to ask the quarterback to read somebody. And this is like end of year playoffs is when we'll pull this out. But think about what we can do. If the nickel back or this back right here covers the run, nobody's covering the blue. Somebody's going to also help. They run out of guys in this type of defense. So we could either hand off to the B-back if he can beat the end. If he can't beat the end and he's flying out, we're just going to throw the ball behind him. The same play could happen if they bring somebody up to the corner. Let's say we're killing them on the edge with a run. And now this guy on the corner, the C defender, is going to just jump the run right here. That leaves the L wide open. If he runs a go, the quarterback will see that, pull the ball out, and throw deep as hard as he can. Hopefully we can score a touchdown. So that's our base play. Buzz Bunny, Buzz Lightyear is what I like to call our RPO. Okay, and I just think it's easy for the kids to remember those things. If I call Buzz Redfin, and I'm gonna probably put my hand over my head like a shark fin, okay, Redfin, and I'll do it with my right hand, Redfin. Okay, all I'm doing is I'm talking to the R receiver. This is the R's play. Okay, the R is gonna get the ball quickly here. So what's happening now? We're killing them again with the run. We're running left. They're sending this B defender to stop the run. They're sending the C defender to stop the run. And now this guy, the dollar sign, is cheating to the left. That leaves the middle of the field wide open. If we can get inside the C, then we can throw a quick throw to the R. So the quarterback will say, ready, B back comes in motion, go. We snap, we fake, he's hopping, and he turns and throws a strike right here to the middle of the field that is wide open. These are just answers to teams taking away our run game. That's Buzz Redfin. This play would be on go, one, because we're trying to fake the run. Now I put up here, I could do a copper alert. Anything in these are just the alerts or the tags that I can give to people to get them to do something different. In this case, copper would be the C running a corner route or a deep route. Because once again, we have to talk about numbers. If the dollar safety here is going for the run, and if the C runs with the R, then nobody's deep back here. And that's when we send the C there and try to throw the ball over top. Okay, we have HighFive in Buzz. So now, once again, I could say right if I want to. If you guys can see my signals, I could say Buzz, flapping my hands, and I can give a high five. And the only thing that's changed is I'm bringing the B back to the left side. Now think about that. That just tells the center he's going to the opposite sideline, right? I can give him a copper alert. And now look what we've created. 2 deep balls, one to the B back on the left side, one to the C on the right side, and the R and the L just run their high five. Okay, Buzz now. We talked about now earlier. Okay, I can do a quick fake to the R. Once again, if people are trying to stop our run to the left, it should leave the right wide open. And what we've created, if this B defender runs with RB, now it's a 2-on-1 over the safety. And I'm going to tell the quarterback, look to red, unless you can throw the deep route. Okay. Now, once again, like I hopefully didn't like confuse anybody. I'm trying not to be complicated. I'm trying to keep everybody in the same job, okay, for their position, and then just throw tag words on. The other formations are pretty much the same thing. We have bop, which just brings the running back completely over to the other side. And then we run the same plays and they do their jobs, and it really just affects the B back. So that B back's got to be smart. I'm going to tell the quarterback where to throw the ball based on the code word. If I'm throwing bullets to the B back, I want the quarterback to try to throw the ball to the B back. Okay. The other formation is back, and we're putting the running back behind the quarterback. But once again, if you look at that, everything is the same in terms of jobs, formations, and play assignments. The only thing that changes is we're telling the running back to always run to the left of the quarterback. And the reason why is because we have to give the center a sideline to run to. He's going to run to the right with most of his routes. Okay. Once again, any questions, just let me know. I hope that made sense.